Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the gallery. Whoop. This is a 16 by 20 inch canvas. I have a few weird things in mind, and taking that lump of paint off is not weird and should always be done first. So I'm going to give myself two ends. I'm probably going to do a swipe. And what I'm thinking is that I want to be able to do things in the middle. And I don't want them to be anything but kind of random. And I'm going to swipe them all into place if things go well. I'm not sure how things are going to go, but I'm going to give it my best shot. If I don't put blue and yellow together, I won't get green. And if I want some green, I might want to consider putting it in there afterwards. I'm going to risk a little bit of this mysterious. I'm just going to sort of decorate to my heart's content till I feel like I have colors I want. That orange is the only dangerous thing for making things into something I'm not necessarily certain I want. So I might add some more of that. I'm going to grab a I'm going to grab an oxo omelet turning spatula, move my torch out of the way. Try not to worry too much about that edge. Looks like there's not really enough paint there. I have not finished adding the colors to the center, but I am not sure exactly what I'm going to do about them. I'm thinking about starting this process with a basting brush, even though that sounds pretty odd. I see my paint is not really covering the end of my canvas. I think I'm going to give myself permission to add some Anita's White Metallic in here. I really do want some yellow. I know I talked about yellow, but I'm always yellow shy. And then I see some paintings with yellow in them and I love them. And I have one that's just my total favorite around here somewhere, hanging up in the other room actually. Okay, so now what I wanted to do to start with was spatula swipe. And in order to get what I want that way, I think I'm just going to be crazy and use, where is my container? Okay, I'm going to scrape off my paint. Next time I'll just put it on the edge. So I went from that way, now I'm going to go from this way. I'm going to flip my spatula over so I can keep my colors. Just put them right on the edge. Yes, I have a big dollop of orange there. I'm very tempted to take a little bit of my black, pick up my color. Pick up my color again. It's a complete experiment. And where I see that I don't have everything I want, I'm just going to add a new color. And then I'm going to pick up a little more of that black. I'm going to come back from this side, bring it over there. This might not even work, but it might. That orange just completely took everything over. So what do I want to do about that? I want to do some of this. Oh, I'm going to be sorry to see that blue go. Maybe I need some more of that. I'm losing on my black on the end, which is kind of strange. I thought it would stay. means I might want to consider adding some back in. I like those cells so much, I think I'm just going to leave them alone. Stick my finger in the hole. Stick my finger in the gap. And now I can do whatever I want. And that could include a basting brush. Although, you know, I've got this gorgeous color, and I think maybe I want to use it. And I never did put any of that Anita's white metallic in because I don't see it. There it is. I got it. I don't think it had hurt anything. Pretty sure it's going to be nice. And I can always use the basting brush on it. Or even the spatula if I'm feeling that bold. I keep putting those in my way. It's not really a garden. I do like doing these randomly weird things. Every once in a while they make me happy. And I always want to just use a spatula. I can't tell you how many times. That's just what I want to do. That's pretty slick. I could probably pounce things off. Do I really want to put a basting brush in there? I'm going to anyway. Because I can. And because it's fun to do. Try not to annihilate anything too awesome. There, I'm actually really liking that, although it looks like there's a little sun up there. Here, I'll show you guys. There you go. I kind of like that white spot actually. What else do I have in here? I could probably add some colors to this. What should I add to this? I think gold would be a good idea. And then some turquoise. Yeah, that's not too bad either. Shane is calling me, but I really, really, really like what I have. So I'm going to just chill myself out and tell you guys I do sell my artwork, and my email address is right under the link tree, which is the first blue link under the video. If you visit the link tree, you will find Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links, as well as a whole bunch of other ones, including my website. You can always leave me a message. You can always ask me a question, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I can actually use this basting brush dipped in my residuals to touch up my edge very, very nicely. Now my basting brushes are all modified slightly different ways. This one happens to have all its rows wide and then some gone from the middle. Most of them I remove all of the rows and leave one, and then take out another filament in between. So I've got some really cool cells. And by adjusting that turquoise, it also helped me have enough paint to cover my bottom right there. I am going to torch. That's a piece of canvas. I'm so tempted just to keep on adding lines, and it's not really hurting anything. Oh, it feels so dangerous. There, I like that white in there. That white worked out pretty well. And I like the little bit of pink. I kind of think that I want a little bit more. And this will give me the opportunity to experiment with a basting brush, which is what I wanted to do anyway. And it might make some interesting texture. I might not like it at all. Such a light touch. I'm not sure I'm going to recommend doing that. But I know I do have a little piece of acetate card. I'm going to do it. I've never done it exactly like this before, and I want to do it now. And I have to pick another color if I'm going to do this. And I think I want it to be orange, and I'm going to be a lot more careful about the orange. Still want a torch. I still want a bunch of things, actually. I keep getting called to the turquoise, and for some reason I don't give in too easily. What can I say? I like orbs and dots, and I also love, the finishing touch is going to have to be the purple flash from Folk Art that's color shifting. Just to draw the eye around. I really want to put a dot inside a dot, so I guess I'm going to do that. Because I can. The name of my first book. Under the link tree, there's books. There's an Amazon link, and my Amazon link, if you shop there, it's at no added cost to you, and it helps me out. And you will find my two books, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, side by side, right there. Yep, I've never done exactly that before, in exactly this way, and I'm pretty happy about it, and it makes me want to use black. But maybe I should stick with purple, although I have some black. Let's try a little bit of purple, because it's so dark. It ought to work about the same, whoops. It ought to work about the same way. Whoops. Just don't stick your bottle in the artwork. Alright, well that's pretty neat, and that's unusual. I don't do that very often. I'm going to pull that mark out. I'm going to move some paint into that gap, even though I like that gap. I like that gap and I like that color there. So I'm just going to give it a little nudge. There you go. So I think I'm almost done. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida, reminding you that I have over 1,500 videos organized on playlists by topic and genre, by the 100 and genre. That is canvasy looking, so I'm going to stick my finger in there ever so cautiously and think about whether I want to take a risk on some white. I'll try it a couple places. I'll be quick and try not to stick my bottle in again. Just dripping paint is kind of unnerving, to say the least. But I guess if you hold your finger close to the bottle and you catch it, it's not too bad. So a couple more drops, and I will say thank you guys for all the wonderful comments you leave me. I really appreciate it. You lift my spirits. You improve my morale. Every day you leave me wonderful comments. Thank you so much. And the contributions you guys have made to keep me making videos, really, really appreciate them. Thank you so much. If you would like to be a contributor to the studio to help the creation of videos, you will find... I want to make them into spirals. Somebody's like, I knew that was coming. Maybe not. Maybe the dots are okay this time. That was just a slightly misshapen one. I think it's okay. Alright, so as I said, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. And I want to make sure that you guys know about the Facebook groups. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group is for students. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and More is for anybody looking for whatever merchandise I've managed to post to Fine Art America and Pixels.com since 2013, including face masks. Teespring underneath the video. I'm going to just touch up my edges. Has all of our print leggings and t-shirts, and nobody is shopping there anymore. They also have face masks now, although I don't think that they automatically include them. I wish they would have. They do on Fine Art America. They include everything. So there's like a bazillion products there, including duvet covers and shower curtains. Should you ever want anything that you see that I make to be created into a shower curtain or a yoga mat, or you name whatever they've got, you ask me to post and it becomes all of those things, and you can choose the colors that you use for your borders. You can use the size of your design. It's a really cool place to go check out. And if you're interested in that and not going to Facebook, then you can just follow the link from underneath the link tree for Fine Art America or Pixels.com. There's also Saatchi Art there. There's not a lot there, but if you ask me, if you're in Britain and you ask me for something to become included on the Saatchi Art site, I will do that also. So feel free to ask me questions. I think I mentioned that. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I love you guys. There's almost 90,000 of you. Woohoo! We're going to have a party. Someday there might be 100,000. That would be cool. So I love you guys very, very much. I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope you come again. I'm going to torch this and see what happens. But otherwise, it's just fun. It's just another party. I see those white dots, and I want to put black in the middle of them, but they'd all look like eyeballs, so I'm sort of glad I didn't go there. That I would like an adjustment. For some reason, I see that, and that just bothers me. So there's a couple that are a little misshapen. Oh well, never mind. You guys take care of each other and take care of yourselves. Please give me a thumbs up. If you're subscribed, please watch the videos when the notifications come out. I think they're about to stop emails on August 17th or something like that. So if you're seeing this video and you're not seeing your emails anymore, you might have to check on my channel. I post weekdays at 11:30 a.m. and weekends 11:30 a.m. and p.m. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun looking. So what did I forget to tell you guys? I don't think anything other than thank you again. I mentioned I sell my artwork and my email address is under the link tree. I torch to release the bubbles in the paint, and if I have a little bit of gap in my canvas, I can always stick a little bit of paint on it, not a problem. You guys, I will see you anon. I really like this. It wasn't a lot of trouble. It wasn't really intense, but I'm really appreciating my end result. And I'm going to put a little bit of black right there, because you can't stick my finger in it and have it work out for me. Alright, I'll see you guys anon. Bye for now. Priscilla out. I gotta do escape next. Ooh, that's right in a good place. That's as far as I can zoom in. I will see you guys. I love you. Bye for now.